Alright, hacker voice, we're in.
We're in.
We're in. Hello,
We're
everybody.
in. How do we sound? Do we sound okay?
We're trying to double mic setup so that you can actually hear what the fuck
Oh
I'm
wait,
saying.
hold on. Let me actually move mine closer though.
Also that. We're imminently trying a double mic
Okay, we're
setup.
trying a mic setup. How does it work? Is it working? We can hear both mics. Well,
Are they layering?
is it too echoey?
Is it a delightful echo?
We gotta know. These are the answers that must be answered.
Yeah.
Questions that must be
torturous
answered.
is it? 1 to 10.
Yes. We asked like 17 questions. Helmet.
Alright, we've muted one of the
Wait,
mics.
why didn't you mute me?
I muted one of the mics.
I'm so offended that it was me.
Oh my god, you might as well add reverb for the full cave experience. Alright, so double mics is no-go. So...
It's not gonna work. You can't hear if it's not close to you. Like, that's the issue.
Well, we can put it like right here, question mark.
No, because then it'll be in the way of me seeing the screen. That's what we had the problem with last time, remember?
Uncertain.
Baby, can you get off the desk? Also, you're squishing.
How is this?
Oops. Okay, how's this? Is this any better? Well, no, it's completely facing backwards of you. So it's facing at me.
I mean...
It matters.
I see.
Okay, how's that? Is that any better?
Boy, a lot of good times.
Is this any better? Helmet, you're failing me here. Maybe he can't even hear us. We are talking. You need to talk.
I need to also talk.
Yes.
Okay. Hi. We're talking now about things.
Yes.
You can hear Cutie only.
That's because I was the only one talking.
Yeah. Now that I'm talking, can you also hear me?
Wow, she's late. I always am, Lila. Always am.
Okay. We're gonna jump right into it. Which one do I?
I'm so proud. You did it.
I did it.
How you both doing?
Howdy. We're gonna
And
play
Mike,
some of this
how are you doing, Mike?
perfectly happy video game.
You're both quiet? Yeah, no, that's the problem. It's too far away.
From sort of both of us.
Yeah.
It's sort of a personal
Just
microphone.
can you turn down maybe the desktop audio?
Turn down the desktop audio. Alright.
Just both yell, it's fine. He won't yell.
I don't do that too much.
No, you're okay, Helmet. I'm teasing you.
Alright. The desktop has been turned down a little bit.
I slept until noon today. I slept until something like that. 11?
10:30. New game. Yeah, everyone's yelling.
Should we yell too? Yes.
Yell stream.
Exclusively yelling stream.
Heck yeah.
And I don't even have a caps filter,
Exactly.
so just go nuts.
No Rules Just Right, Outback Steakhouse 2007. Anyway.
Okay, I need to know what this sounds like. I apologize.
Yes, we are yelling. And no, yeah, it's funny to talk over this cutscene. War never changes, am I right? No, I recently got the okay in my translation studies class to write about this game, so that's gonna be whack.
Yes. Oh yeah. No. Tell everyone about this.
No, yeah. Throughout our playthrough of this game, I am going to point out all the weird shit they did with the translation of the game because it's fascinating. Everyone is yelling. Yeah. So. No, I'm playing it to get a look-see, but also because I kind of just felt like playing this video game. Ouch. You know, I'm mad because they never gave you the ability to specifically stab people in the feet in this game.
It is a really exciting project to have.
It is. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I mean, on the one hand, yeah, no. It looked
Oh
really
my
good.
god.
General Tamura is no more. I don't have any problem with that translation. No, it's not until we get into like the later parts of the game that stuff starts getting wacky, where like the name of the area Fountainhead Palace is, some argue, a mistranslation that ends up erasing a lot of historical context that's meant to inform that area and did inform the Japanese version. Oof, ouch.
Baby.
You're darn tootin', old man. Let me grab your sword like it's a hand. And on that day, he nodded and became a protagonist.
Oh, my love, can you hand me my water?
Yes.
Thank you. My water. Thank
No,
you.
yeah, I was moving mine. 'Cause
Oh,
it was
okay.
precariously placed on that coaster. So remember, everybody, Daddy's number one, Master is second. Don't get it confused.
Don't use caps lock almost ever. Well, I'm glad you're putting in the effort, Helmet. 10 out of 10.
So anyway, we're a ninja dad. Our name is Wolf. Well, no, our
I was
code
about to
name
say.
is Wolf. It's also, that's another thing, is some people argue that the names themselves shouldn't have been translated, where, like, they call him Wolf. Which is fair, but, like, the name of the game, Sekiro, is sort of a shortening of one-armed wolf in Japanese. And so in one area his name is Japanese and in another English. Anywho. We lost both our daddy and our master. Now what are we gonna do? Imagine if this was a journey of self-discovery and not just us going to go save our dad's son. So Nuya.
Can I do something?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I rotate this a little bit?
Oh my god, yes. So you can see
I just want to see a little better. Also, we don't need that on if you don't want it on.
For sure not. Let's turn off the extra light. For more cinematic.
It's called backfill light. Excuse you.
You know, it's not. I hope it's not the story of Sekiro's sexual awakening, because gosh, does he do a lot of shinobi executions? And if that's involved in your sexual journey, then I'm not kink shaming, but that is murder. So I am crime shaming, I guess.
Baby, you cannot go in that room right now.
Our sweet, dumbest of daughters is desperate to get into the second bathroom to do a toilet crime.
You can't go in there. There are 2 other litter boxes that you have access to right now that you are more than welcome to use.
Oh my god, death blow.
Baby. Hold on, I need a picture of this.
And here's a letter thrown into a well. Kuro's wolf. And see, that's the thing, is it's like, anyway, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Ooh. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent, stay vigilant. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
Okay, I am posting in the Discord how she's laying on the floor right now.
How she is currently laying, like looking at us and making many gremlin noises.
Oh, it's perfect. Here, let me crop this though, because like I didn't zoom in.
So anyway, our name is, we don't have one, and our aim is to go to the Moonlight Tower because it is our destiny smile. So I'm very helpful at describing this video game. I'm ready to write a paper on it. Yoink. So anyway, they give you a lot of fun tutorial messages, and there's not really a way to turn them off. So I'm just going to be instinctively sort of closing out of webcam system. We have to be sneaky because they did take our sword. Oh god. We'll see. It's sort of an... The problem is just you have so few heals. But yeah, let's see.
Baby, I swear.
Yeah, no, yelling, it's just exhausting. Ugh, just Perry, if only. I feel sorry for the boy. I'm sure he had a reason to kidnap this actual child, you know? Everything's normal. I love that we walk up on them having the "are we the baddies" conversation. Hey, did our boss kidnap a child? Yeah, but like, he had his reasons.
If anyone wants to see that beautiful photo of my baby.
Of our beautiful cat who's doing... Oh, now she's settled for the other box, everybody. Giving you live updates. She has settled for it. No, I think what she wanted to do, and she loves to do this, and not to get a little gross, but our daughter has many disgusting toilet habits that perturb me greatly. One of them is that she likes to just piss open air and then just leave it, like not bury it at all. Just leave a pool of piss.
And she like digs out all the litter out of that
to make
corner.
Sort of a lake.
Yeah.
And we're not really sure why. But I'm quietly worried that's her aim right now because she's digging before she goes.
Yep, Lila, same thing. I don't know why.
So anyway, this is our dad's son. He's our master. He's a boy, and things are a bit awkward, you know? We don't know how to get over the dynamic of him being our master, but us also being kind of his father figure. Also, because it's a video game, we don't remember a lot of things. None of our cats have started peeing on dirty laundry yet, but that's because one of them uses dirty laundry exclusively as her bed.
It's true.
And so I think that would be seen as sort of a personal offense at this point.
And now she tries to bury it and is just really loud about it, but she does nothing. She just smacks the litter box.
You know, I don't think she's trying to bury it. I think she's genuinely just like messing with the sand for that hand feel. Of like, I think it's absolutely just this completely detached performance. That's the only explanation I have for how bad she is at burying her shit. Is that it's just this ghoulish performance. Anyway, a katana given by Kuro, the divine heir. So notice, Kusabi Maru, they just decided completely not to sort of translate it. At all for the player, but they do say the name Kusabi Maru beseeches. A shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. Smile, a mantra the blade itself may manifest, depending on how many people you stab. Anywho, God, our daughter's just really making a fucking meal of the litter box right now in the background. Like,
gotta love it. Cat parenthood.
Oh, hell yeah, this child's giving us a gourd. A healing gourd. Vitality, restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd because you pee in it. Made by the apprentice. Like, they never explain where the water for it comes from. They're just like, yeah, it refills. Medicinal waters refills automatically. The seed within may hold the secret to how it works. Seeds, dog. They do things. Afterwards. After what? We'll get into that one later, I guess. I'm not going to explain your current injured state. What if Sekiro accidentally ate one of the seeds one time? Like he drank it a little too hard and a seed went down his throat. Would he just have gourd tummy at that point? Like, would he have a bad case of the gourd tum?
Oh my god.
Is that the secret to immortality? Sekiro, I have an idea. What if you were the gourd?
Gourd tummy.
Anyway, thanks, Dad Child, for the sword and also the mysterious beverage. Glug glug. Oh god, yeah. Ooh, yeah, and then he has to find new seeds, because that one's not usable anymore. That one doesn't go back in the gourd.
Oh my god. Yeah, no.
What are these the seeds too? Like if you planted it in the floor, what would grow? That's my question. Because they're described as gourd seeds, which implies that their singular purpose is gourd.
Oh, that's awesome, Lila.
Oh my god, a new Sekiro grows. That's how they do it.
We've gotten to the point where when we get the treat bag out for the cats, they know to like sit up on their little back feet. It's very cute.
But anyway, this is a game all about just parrying boys, telling them, no, you cannot stab me, and then saying, you know what? Let's get wacky with it. I'm gonna stab you. Wouldn't that be silly? And that's what the game's about. Anywho, but no, yeah, this is just a little tutorial area, and it's kind of skippable, but I like doing it. It's just a little, practice. I've been low-key playing this game on some challenge runs, and this is default, just because this is sort of a new, this is on Cutie's Steam account, and so everything's sort of new. And so I'm a little sort of, deeply muscle memoried in this game, so that'll be fun. But hey, that'll at least make it so we can just have a good, stress-free time with our boy, Wolf. God, yeah, I don't know if I could do no deaths, no revives, just because there are some fucking bullshit one-shot abilities in this game.
Yeah.
That drive me bananas. And part of the reason I dislike the later sort of Souls games. Oh, thank you for expositioning to me.
I wonder if I can get real comfy. No, I should sit up like a real human being.
And not just pass out. Cozy Sekiro.
Well, no, because, like, okay, I did fall asleep when Helmet was playing Sekiro. A lot.
Yeah.
Sorry. But, no, remember last time I got, like, my back all fucked up from this chair.
Oh my god, that's right.
He also did all beats, all memories in that run, too. I don't blame you. Thank you.
Yeah, all beat is pretty fun. I think for this one, I'm honestly going to do a completion-y run that's Shota ending, so it ends a little early. And then I'm gonna maybe start, this will be a future stream, obviously, maybe start New Game Plus with Kudo's Charm, and then go for like a redemption purification ending on New Game Plus with Charm. So yeah, that's my sort of plan for this playthrough. But either way, oh boy, let's fight the boss. Are you excited to fight some nerd?
Yeah, no, I totally just, like, got a bunch of sand in my eye into my eye even more. So I'm...
Where did the sand come from?
It was in my eye, but, like, less in my eye.
But where did it come from, originally? Was it, like, cat sand?
No. Like, fucking... It's the tear duct buildup. Some people call it sand. I don't know why.
I was like, have you been to a beach recently?
No. Rank the bosses in terms of difficulty? That's wacky. How do you define, like, difficulty?
I can understand that impulse. Because, like, everyone's gonna have a hardest boss. The dude pronounced... I hate it. Genichiro.
Genichiro, excuse me? Yeah, exactly.
Like, they do pronounce it differently in the video game. At that point, I mean, I guess if you just want to, like, make fun of that boy.
Yeah, exactly, Lila. Oh, okay, that was an accident. But no, that's exactly how I feel, though.
That's the mood these days, though.
Oh my god.
Alright, okay.
Did not mean to send that. I did, Lila.
Oh, is that a handsome boy we can romance? Maybe, I mean, he's making small talk.
Genichiro.
Stand back. I'm gonna seduce this man. You're welcome. I got this. Before long, he's gonna be, I don't know. What's the end goal here? I guess I will murder him. That's me. No, yeah. Especially because the last cutscene has sort of a mirroring moment where you... it has a mirroring moment where you are way more certain, or Wolf is way more certain in his sort of movements. And yeah, that one's pretty neat.
I love this fight. I'll be honest. I've seen a lot of this because
Yes.
it's the beginning.
Yeah. No, it's a great fight.
But I think it's really cool.
Rude.
Eh.
And this boy is obviously at a massive disadvantage because we have no heals. He has all of his. I mean, this is the fight you're meant to lose.
Yeah.
To like motivate you and everything. So yeah, obviously we're having some trouble, but hey. Yeah, he got wounded. You know, Wolf's having his 2020 hasn't been the best.
Whose has?
Yeah, really. But no, yeah, we're sort of in a position where if he hits us once, it's over. Rude. And so yeah, we're just trying to whittle him down. Bonk. Get frickin', Ichiro. Nerd boy. Stinky nerd boy. Get out of here. That's me. Alright, I seduced him. Aw, oh, frick. He went for, see, you know? You always gotta watch the arms. Oof. My bones. He stole my bones. Specifically the arm bones. Alright, later. Oh my god, what a bitch. Just like, if you think about it, I'm the real winner here. I won because I had a dude to ambush you. God, he stole my bones. He stole my bones. Can you believe it? Also my son, but mostly my bones. Because, like, TBH, my son was already stolen. I was trying to steal him back, but I had all of my bones before this, you know?
Gregory! Oh!
The cats are feeling exceptionally needy.
He
Do we
just
need to
jumped
lock
straight.
them out of this room?
No, he just jumped straight onto my fucking laptop. It's fine here.
I love that we have a tiny shitty blanket, you know? Just in case we get cold.
Oh, come here.
Genichiro generates the bone hurting juice.
You're doing great. You're doing great, buddy. I just need you to lay down. No, that's not.
Alright. I am... I don't know if the cats can be in here. I think they're too needy. I think they're too hungry and we're both in here. It's around 3:20. Yeah, exactly. I think we need to close the door for the next 40 minutes.
No, because they'll just whack at the door.
I mean, I'd prefer that over them whacking at the computer.
I will
if
hold
I'm being
him
honest.
here. He will not. Do not lock my son out of this room.
I'm of the opinion that they're just bothering me. And I get that they are hungry, and I get that they need to express themselves. But we are busy right now.
Okay, well, the baby's not causing a fuss,
No,
so I'll just kick out the Gregory. Okay, come here, baby boy. Hold on. No. We're gonna go feed you, right? Feed you.
Eventually.
Eventually.
No, right now, though. So, like, calm down. No, yeah, they just get very, very... Where they, in essence, just, like, lay on top of us for the 40 minutes until food and demand all of our attention. Just in the hopes that it will make us feed them faster. And yeah, no. Fail on Gregory's part. That was not a successful food grab. Anyway, so here's our replacement bones. We were nice enough to get the artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor. Well, thank you.
Hey, Legion, how's it going?
A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanism, apparently designed with modification in mind. And then, howdy, Legion. And yeah, it's impeccably maintained. We got ourselves a genuine fake arm.
Oof. Hold on. You can't see me. I'm not on camera. We're doing a no cam.
A no cam. So anyway, hey new dad. So anyway, we have no name, but this dude was like, "You look like a wolf," and it's just like, funny you should say that. Oh, beautiful.
I think my drink might have been too strong.
Giving y'all the really, like, you know, high def cam.
Love it.
Oh, look at that. I've never actually noticed. Look at that tied around his neck. I never noticed he has like a little stone. But anyway, yeah, so our Sun Master has magic immortality powers. Genichiro wants it because Ashina's on the verge of falling. And he desperately just wants to do whatever he can to maintain sort of Ashina, the nation, which is a fictionalized, sovereign Japanese sort of county. And yeah, it's being sort of this game sort of documents a power grab and the fall of Ashina, and you play as wolf sort of stuck in the middle of it, just trying to save your master in the midst of all of this wackiness. So anyway, and yeah,
I'm moving closer. You're welcome.
Yeah, this is our home base. Oh boy. And remnants we won't be seeing because we're playing an offline mode. I think the remnants are alright, but I find them a little dystopian. It just covers the ground in purple swords that are all also me, but like alternate dimension me's? Who knows? It makes me ask too many questions. Tell it.
Has it really been that long? I believe it has, Legion.
Look, a new friend.
It's because remember that bit when y'all unfollowed and refollowed me?
Holy shit.
Remember that? That was 1 month and 17 days ago.
The cost of these bits.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sir, please heed my humble request. Just absolutely fuck my shit up. Thanks.
Hold on, I wonder.
Hey. Alright, later. JK, he gets back up. Oof, ouch, his bones. What if I cut off his arm, though? Would it come back? Because I think I'm also immortal, but the arm didn't come back.
Yeah, Lila, I really like having the shortcuts on my keyboard.
Yep, 1 month, 17 days ago, the same age. The cost of the bit. It's the same because there was a bit where y'all unfollowed her 1 month and 17 days ago. You and Helmet have the same follow age.
I'm trying to remember what it was about. Rip us. I'm sure, Lila, I'm sure that it was like the same day, right? Like with you and me. It's the same day that I followed you, that you followed me. I'm pretty sure. Or like one day apart or some shit like that. Because I think, was it June? Was it July? Yeah, June or July, somewhere in there. It feels simultaneously like yesterday and 7 years ago.
That after times feel, you know? That post quote unquote quarantine.
When you were
feel.
streaming Abe Blitz. Oh, I have
Oh my God.
I have that VOD saved, Lila. I took a fucking thing of it. It's been 84 years.
Oops. So as you can see, we're the stealthiest boy just in the world. Gotta give him the old ninja suck. Thank you for the ceramic shard. I did loot that from on top of the building, yes. I'm very skilled. Thank you. Excuse me. But no, this game really lives by the mantra, live fast, die young, you know? Just gotta go fast. Because they just got rid of the stamina bar in this one. And so you can just run all over the place and stab things. And the game really doesn't punish you all that much for doing that. In fact, it's like, hell yeah, brother. That's the way. You run around and stab that hole in the ass 80 times. That's the intended strat. Let's see. Hello, dog. Hello. Hello. But no, yeah, in this game, I'm used to Kuro's charm, which in essence what that does is it makes it so if you don't perfect parry, you take damage. That you take overall a lot more stability damage or posture damage. And so I'm just sort of used to that. And so boy, does it just feel nice being able to like not perfect parry and to not die. It's just a nice feel, you know? Alright, let's kill this other boy.
Which other boy?
This boy.
Oh.
Mini boss.
I see.
How dare. Yeah, no, I tried to get the GlitchCon thing this morning. It's a weird one, you know? The setup stream for GlitchCon especially. Kind of a fascinating watch. It felt a little culty, just how often they made you repeat things back to them. But you know. Yeah, like why did you do that?
Yeah, is that why? Are they related?
Because also, like, non-global emotes are getting goofed as well. Where they sometimes aren't showing up. So yeah, no, it just feels like they're just like, so anyway, shit's a little fucked on our end, but like, we're just leaning into it. Isn't this fun? Aren't glitches great? Like they made chat repeat back, sometimes glitches can be good. And it was like, guys, why are you having us defend when things go wrong so much? So anyway, this game is fun and silly because they let you do stealth kills for some reason. I mean, it kind of makes sense of like, boy, does that look like that would kill somebody. But It just, I like it because it sort of lets you just, if you know what you're doing, outright skip fights. Which you couldn't, which in the other games you would accomplish just by running past, but in this one, they've managed to give you a faster way of doing things. No, I'm looking for the very large boy, mainly. Where is he? There is a very large boy. There's a very... So they see the body. They don't like it. Where is... Because there's a very tall boy who takes quite a while to kill, and I like to get him out early, but I can't see him. Huh.
I'm sorry, Lila.
Wild. How have you not realized
How? I'm a bit slow, a little bit.
Did you just think they were roommates?
They have a kid together.
They walk into each other's streams all the time. Anyway, that's silly. But yeah, they got married. See, for me, it's like that's such old news because I've been a Dodger fan for so long that like I remember the announcement when they were started dating.
You might have to me.
Yeah, Genichiro's a terror with a bow, as we saw when we fought him and he pulled out his bow all those times. And we have Gyobu the Demon. Hell yeah.
I don't literally watch either of them.
Ooh, I think they're on to me. Oh, beans, they're on to me. Stab.
Lila, if you didn't know that, you haven't seen the clip of their announcement when she was pregnant. Go look that up. It's awesome.
It's very good.
It's a very good clip.
It's a quintessential Dodger moment. There we go. Just goofing that one up. And on Kuro's charm mode, that would have just eaten through all my tiny HP pool. Oh, hello.
You didn't even know who they were? That's wild. I mean...
There's the big boy. We found him. Look at that dike.
Ooh.
Look at that baby. It does not lie. He had no loot, apparently. He was carrying nothing on him, which, judging by, you know, the perceived pocket space in that dike, I'm not surprised. So no, yeah, we're just making the slow journey over to find our master again, and sort of clearing things out as we go, because all these boys are kill on sight on us, because Genichiro's a bitch, who stole our bones, and has now apparently told everyone that we're a frowny face. Oops. That was almost a nightmare. Anyway, there we go. I do need that. Oh. Using quick items.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which, but you popped up in my recommended because you were playing Ooblets. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go check it out. And that was it. That's his history.
Married ever since.
Exactly. I am her Twitch wife. It is true. Yes.
The first thing I watched from Dodger, it's actually something I've shown Cutie. It's like her Dead Space 1 playthrough that she did like 2 episodes of. That's the first thing I watched from Dodger, and it's like so many years old. It's still up, and I went back and watched it recently, and it's wild how much of a baby Dodger is in that clip. Ouch. unhealthy to do that, I think. Last time I checked.
Oh, Mike, sorry. Okay, yeah, no. Thank you, Lila. It should. I don't have it. That's the thing, is like it's not on my side, it's on Twitch's side, I think. Cuz I don't think I have links prohibited.
Not enough money. So this is a vendor.
Yeah, cuz it's not my bot timing them out. Yeah, go post it in the Discord.
We want Robert's firecrackers.
You permitted it here? How?
So Robert's firecrackers is a buck wild item because it just low key, high key hints at a mini boss later on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wild. Yeah, how'd you do it? I didn't think it was my bot doing it because it doesn't say anything over here. Yeah, no, it's a great clip, Lila.
I hope that jumping into things destroys them, you know? Just what a bulky body this boy must have, eh? Oh shit, we've angered the roosters.
Oh no.
Roosters will fuck you up, man.
Yeah. Who was it that was doing like a no death run and died from a rooster?
Oh my god, a rooster?
Yeah.
Oh god. I mean, Hob does like no hit runs, and I could see him getting
It might have been
by a
something like
rooster.
that, yeah. I just remember a run being ended by a rooster.
Completely ended by a particularly moody rooster. I could go this side way, but look, it has the snake skin. Oh fuck. Alright, so I have none health. So I think I should stop fucking around.
Oh my god.
Go rest in a thing. It's fine. I've killed everybody. I just can't take any more damage. Rooster. Stealth kill on the rooster. Stealth kill on the rooster. Stealth kill on the rooster. No, yeah, for some reason the game's full of giant black roosters, and I do actually want to look into, like, the folklore implications to see if there's any, like, actual explanation behind this game's obsession with giant black cocks, or if it's just, like, a Freudian thing, you know?
Oh my god. I'm dying over here.
Because it could very well just be a folklore thing, but God, does it genuinely seem like it could also just be a horny thing, and I can't really tell which it is at this point. Now, I always forget over here exists. And it does have the giant snake skin, which is fun. But no, what's that? Oh, it's just a piece of iron. Well, no wonder I forget this exists.
Oh my god.
There's nothing over here. I mean, it's a fun alternate way to, like, skip the enemies.
In the laundry closet? Yeah, a lot of cats think they belong in the laundry closet.
I just love those tiny little spaces.
Oh my god, the dishwasher.
Yeah, I love them tiny little industrialized spaces. Always the heavy equipment, eh?
Yeah.
They don't want to ever just hang out like around the toilet. It's like, nah, man, I want to be inside the dishwasher.
She moved on to your closet now. Well, like, is that improvement? I'd say that's some improvement, right?
Um, so up there's a mini boss. I don't want to fight yet. Let's go do other things. Let's go home. You know?
No, it's not. Oh no.
Oh, look, it's the plot convenience lady who dropped the thing into the well. So, and another interesting sort of back and forth that I've seen is that her name in Japanese is Ema, not Emma, and that like in the translation they westernized her name by adding the extra M, and it's sort of the question of why.
Yeah.
The belief with it, at least the interpretation I've heard from some Japanese fans, is that because EMA is sort of is sort of an older Japanese name and has sort of an archaic Japanese symbol, they just directly translated it into the modern version rather than sort of trying to keep sort of the original name intact. Okay, so roosters are sacred, but what about giant black roosters? And what about having to kill them all? Because I do. Usually, you don't murder the sacred thing. At least in my experience. Anyway, more gourd seeds. Which, once again, to me, will increase the volume of these medicinal waters.
I fucked up.
Yoink. Alright, is this a gourd seed? Yep, sure is. Plant the seed into the gourd. So we plant it into the gourd. Okay. I'm glad he said what we're all thinking. Is it strange? Yes. Okay. Okay. Anyway. No, it's just such an interesting thing of its the combining the realism thing, but also the video gaming, your 10 healing items that you get between deaths. The diegetic explanations that these games go for is always interesting, especially because they try to when they diverge, like with Sekiro, from just a basic fantasy thing, and they have to come up with new explanations for old game concepts. Of how do they come up with a brand new, re-justified explanation to add Estus to this setting?
Kind of tangentially to that. I think Hades did a great job with that, making everything diegetic.
Oh no, for sure. Hades does a good job of sort of justifying everything. I mean, it's the first game that really like is a roguelite that's sort of self-aware. I mean, other than like smaller examples like Prey Moon Crash, which I call small, but it's Arcane and Bethesda. But no, just sort of embracing the genre of roguelites to tell the story itself, rather than the two working against each other. Anyway, hey new dad. Give me a book. So anyway, we get a couple books, and yeah, we use skill points to just buy things. It's a rather simplistic sort of level up system that's a lot more linear than a lot of the Soul systems. I kind of like it, especially because at its heart, this game is more of a like Soulsy Legend of Zelda game than anything else, especially in the progression system. Where rather than it being like this slow instead, or rather than it being like a more character buildy RPG, it's more of a linear. You get 4 items to increase your health, and then your damage is increased as your journey continues. But anywho, But no, I find it, and so I find it in the light of it being more of a Legend of Zelda game. I find a more linear upgrading system to be kind of a satisfying thing to add on to it. I think it's underdeveloped, especially in regards to like the shinobi prosthetic, but I still like what they at least went for. No turning back now. I'm married to this arm. It is my arm husband.
Bury me with my golden arm.
Bury me with my golden arm, like, oh, rip Quibi.
No.
Bury me with my Quibi account. Quibi was the golden arm of streaming services.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Anyway. Close your eyes, hear the bell speak, see the fan. So now we're gonna learn about our backstory. Beyond, you know, that we lost our dad's son and our dad.
Ooh, flashback. What?
There's like an alarm outside somewhere.
Oh, I think it's like a dump truck backing up or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I heard a distant like alarm and I'm like, should I be worried?
Always.
Always. Acquire skills. Oh, heck yeah. We're gonna save up for that because it's the most useful thing in the video game. Although, yeah, we'll get Whirlwind Slash. Frick it, you know? I like to get Whirlwind Slash because if you don't have any combat arms equipped, it's this, which can be McKitty countered by Owl. And I just like to not open myself up for that heartache. Okay, anyway, so we have our first combat arc. Just that one. A lot of fun. Alright, so we're 3 years in the past. It's a good time. And things are on fire.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so luckily there is a boy dying over here who can be like, hey, what the fuck is happening? Ask what happened, ask what year it is.
Oh my god.
What happened? Okay. He acts so confused when you're like, hey, what year is that? And so I just always, like, I'm like, I don't think I personally have the bravery to ask so bold a question to a man who is dying.
Oh my god.
Clearly he's just trying, you know, to do his best.
I mean, that's fair.
And plus, the game did tell me it was 3 years ago.
That's fair.
Right, dousing powder. Always a good thing for all these boys with torches who like to light you on fire. Hello. Ow. I tried to dodge like a fool. These boys are sad because, hey, did you know gaming?
What?
None of these boys know how to deflect.
Oh.
They know how to block, but see, they can't deflect. They can't just stop you from rolling right over them. And once you realize that, they become a lot easier to deal with. But no, yeah, a lot of them, like, they're very good at offense, and their attack pattern is super weird. But, they themselves have really no viable defensive option.
I see.
And so they're all attack, no defense.
Yeah.
And so once you learn it with these boys, this area becomes at least a bit easier. But yeah, we're just slowly, so obviously some bandits are taking over the Harada estate. And a detail I really like also about this is it's 3 years ago and all the enemies use bows instead of guns.
Oh, that is cool, yeah.
To just show where technology was moving. But no, yeah, this game's use of bows is so interesting because like it's at a historical moment where bows were sort of being edged out for guns. And so bows are only used in these sort of special situations, like this flashback 3 years ago. Like Genichiro uses a bow, and he's considered unique for that. And then like the Fountainhead Palace later. Anyway, this is the only character designed by Miyazaki himself. Beautiful.
Mm?
He's a very complicated character with a lot going on. He
Oh
just
my
wants
god.
treasure card. I don't have enough scales, I'm sorry. Anyway, back to the manor itself. We got distracted by that random fish man. Let's go save our dad's son. Now let's see. Oh, they killed a horse. Unbelievable. What did that horse ever do, you know? Ouch. He's good. The archers in this game are just tragically accurate. You just gotta deal with them as soon as possible. Ouchie. Ouchie. But no, yeah, and you really only figure out that they have no deflect on, like, Kuro's charm, because it just increases their health by so much, so it takes so much longer to kill them. But it's just an interesting thing of as soon as you realize that they don't really have an effective counter to you just wailing on them, they become a lot less intimidating.
Yeah.
But the heavier version don't get away with that sort of bullying, just because they have some poise and hyper armor. The good stuff. Getting him before. Okay, there we go. Just gotta focus down the hardest boys, you know? There we go. But no, yeah, I've played a little bit too much of this game, I would say, at this point.
I mean, it was your game of the year.
Yeah, no, it was. Like, I played the dickens out of it. And I still kind of do. I quite like it as a game. Part of it's also just that at this point, it is sort of a comfort food game almost.
Yeah.
Where I've played it so much that, like, I can do things to make it challenging, but the default experience isn't necessarily going to be super duper challenging.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. There are too many. But no, yeah, and I like how sort of... Oof, ouch. The fights are a lot, I mean, I would say dirtier in this game than they are in Dark Souls. Just because there's a lot more dynamism, but you're playing by different rules than I'd say a lot of the enemies are. There. I did that the not stealthy way, just because, you know, no rules, just right. And it actually turned out Flame Burl, yoink. Oh, hey.
Oh, hi.
Some of them are just drunk and have been asleep this whole time. It's a fun thing about fucking exploring this area is like, look at this man. What is he doing? I'm like that dude over there. Okay. So true.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You're raiding a base.
That was me trying to get from that airport bar to that airport gate.
That was Galette's, you know?
Oh my god, Galette's.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Is it 4?
It is that time.
I just heard a cat screech from the other room. Do you got it?
Yeah, I'll go feed him.
Okay. Cutie's gonna go feed the cats.
Yes, I know.
Oh my god, how they rage.
Wait, there are other cats in here too.
Mm-hmm. We had the Alexa go off at 4 p.m. every day, mainly just because having them have something else to sort of go to, or something else that decides when they get fed, has helped them not be as... I don't have a Gary counter. I don't know when I tried that. But has helped them bother us individually a lot less, just because they will instead sometimes whine to the Alexa, which we're pretty okay with. Okay. Opening up this old shortcut. We're so close to being able to get the McKinney counter. Alright, how much money? Alright, let's get Robert's firecrackers, which are going to be closest to... I guess this one. But no, we're just getting more prosthetic tools. We're getting, most importantly, the first 3. We're going back to do a thing. How are the cats?
They're good and fed. Shay was kind of slow to go to the bowl.
She's been recently.
Maybe she's just getting enough food.
Yeah.
You know? Which is good. She's growing.
And like with the other 2 cats, like there's that sort of competitiveness that I don't think she feels as much.
Yeah.
Where the other 2 cats in the past fought over food, they don't now as much. But it has been a point of contention.
Sorry.
With her, oh yeah.
Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Loudly opening that chip bag in the theater.
It's fucking Wheat Thins. Excuse you.
Not chips. Very different. Yeah, I want to get Robert. I like how they're like labeled specifically as Robert's firecrackers. Smile. And we'll get some money. Yeah, in essence, he just told us how great birds are.
Alright, enjoy your look.
Have fun looking, Lila. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, he just told us some fun bird facts about that. Crows are smart, and you shouldn't be mean to them. Thank you.
Just like seagulls.
Just like seagulls, which do have the soul of a dead sailor inside each and every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That was just like the entire plot of the movie The Lighthouse, and I'm not over it. You know, I'm not over the fact that like early on, Sir Willem Dafoe, I'm not sure if he's a knight, but he's a knight in my eyes. Sir Willem Dafoe, playing a really old Captain Ahab looking motherfucker, being like, there's a dead sailor in each one of those goals. And then the movie just rolling with it, like, yep, that's how it works.
Robert Pattinson wants to fuck a steak.
Yeah, and Robert Pattinson's also really sexually frustrated, where the film has not 1 but 2 different scenes where he has some alone time, and then he does go on a long speech about how he does want to have sexual relations with a juicy ribeye.
I want to preface this. I fell asleep in between.
In the midst of this whole
like
journey.
in and out, right? So I woke up to one of the alone time scenes, and I woke up to fucking a steak.
Yeah, which surprisingly actually is a pretty good cross section of the film, I will say. It's a weird one. It was made by the same guys who made the Witch. Let's see, what do I have at this point? I have a prayer bead for Jesus.
Okay, that is.
You've had your snack.
I've had a snack.
That's how it works, baby. What you saw actually happened. Yoink and yoink. So there now we have the flame plant, the firecrackers, and the shuriken. And those are the three big ones. And there, he gave us another book. But no, it's fighting techniques that specifically incorporate sort of your prosthetic arm and your prosthetics. So yeah, later's beans. So let's equip these prosthetics. So there now we have a tiny flamethrower on our arm, you know, for ninja reasons. We're a very stealthy boy with just the tiniest of flamethrowers. How are you?
Sorry, I'm catching up on this.
So how's the wife, Bill?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
No, I'm getting a little hangry. I haven't eaten much today.
No, that's fair. I'm also a little hungry.
So yeah, I grabbed some wheat thins just to kind of tie me over a little. Ooh, Kevin, can you pass me that tea? I forgot that I made this morning.
Yes, that is for sure room temperature now.
No, I would call it arguably cold. I don't even think it's room temperature. Room temperature to me implies like that the beverage itself is like the temperature of the air, and this feels like
it does not.
It's cold.
All right, we're gonna get that. There we go.
I think it also because it sits under the AC.
Oh yeah.
So I think like because the cup is cold.
Mm-hmm. Taking a little shortcut to skip these boys right here. So we already killed them, you know? Don't need to add insult to injury.
Wait, why are they burning the thing?
They're just burning things because they're pillaging and burning this place.
Oh, okay.
But it was basically them being like, we don't burn the religious iconography, which, you know, shows that, hey, I guess they're locals. I guess they respect a certain degree of local tradition, even if the local tradition of please don't murder us seems to have very little application. Anywho.
Gotta love.
Well, and we'll learn more, like, currently it's just all we know is that this place is being raided by these guys who seem to just be interested in pillaging and burning it.
I see.
Of that part of it is the question of why are they after it. The assumption as well is that our master does sort of have that good immortality blood. And so it could be somebody trying to make a power grab to kill off the family except for the heir and then kidnap the heir and be immortal. So yeah, we're just making sure, you know, in essence, our master has immortality and remembering a distant time when we also had to do this another time. Apparently this isn't the first time we've had to save this child. And once again, of course, the roosters have joined in on... like, I love the implication that the roosters have taken over this part of the village. Nature, you know? But yeah, I'm just quietly moving through, clearing it out and looting just because, you know, it's what you do. So let's see, we cleared out those two. And see over here. Yeah.
I love how they don't see you and you're like right by this little fire thing in the middle of the goddamn street.
I mean, they are currently in the process of yelling at the people in there. Anyway, excuse me. That was embarrassing.
Hug wall.
Yep, just hug the wall. He'll never see me. Now, see, we only just got the app, which was the issue. I don't think we've equipped it to our... Yeah, so we need to go back to the dilapidated temple before I'm going to mess with those boys, but I do want to sort of... So this is actually people who haven't been killed. So you can talk to them. and she gives us some antidote powder. Thanks. Avocado. Thanks. Then we can whisper in because this boy was goofed up. And they have a shinobi hunter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a shinobi. Uh-oh. Panic. And then this boy who... Thanks. So as you can see, mixed reception. I do like how we at no point were like, no, we didn't. But I guess that dude was moving pretty fast. I don't know if we had a chance to get a word in. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Nice. Alright, well thanks for the hot tip. I mean, hey, like, he's not hostile. Isn't he wearing 6 shades?
Yeah.
No, he's wearing
no, it's an eye patch.
I don't know. Should I kill him? No.
I wouldn't.
He seems alright.
He seems pretty okay.
You know, he gave us a hot tip on some stuff. Alright, laters. Free bundle Jizo statue. Oh, that's right. Well, anyway, we explored both of those. Let's go back home and get an axe so we can deal with those boys more easily. Because you can kill them without the shinobi axe, but god, it's taking too long. Excuse me. We're gonna go back to the future, one might say. Because we are 3 years in the past.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yep. Hey, I like that. Oh, sweet. What do I even have right now? I'm like, do I have any gourd things, any beans to give to this woman? Yoink. Right there. Now that will help us deal with these annoying boys. Let's get back out there. And yeah, fun fact, this area I'm doing now, Harada Estate, it's technically an entirely optional area. But good God, does it have some stuff that feels downright required. Like, it has the flame barrel, it has the shinobi axe. It's also the lady butterfly fight, which I have some shit to say about.
Oh my god, fight. Don't you?
It just did such an interesting job. I mean, it's one of those things where it's interesting. Like, there is a gendered aspect to them messing up the names because they changed both Emma and Lady Butterfly's names. Like, both of their names sort of got drastically changed. But there's also the example of Giraffe, long-armed centipede giraffe, who, that name's just an outright mistranslation. Like, his name is Giraffe, or like, I don't know the exact pronunciation, but it's an old Japanese name that is an actual name that they, for whatever reason, just translated to the English word giraffe. But no, and with Emma and Lady Butterfly, they both sort of had their names changed. There's the shinobi hunter, and he, like all big boys, has a bunch of friends with him. Which is just rude. I didn't get any friends. So yeah, we're just gonna take out his buddy, even the playing field a bit. would be suck to get our health back.
Mm.
And let's use a pellet. Alright, and now we have to fight this nerd. Luckily, we have Makiti counter. Come in.
Oh no. Okay, good. Oh well, he's still got another one though.
Yep. Yeah, no, and you can, if you kill everyone and then leave, and you can actually get a stealth thing to take out his first health thing if you want. But I usually don't go for it at this point, just because it makes this whole thing take a lot longer. And he isn't, once you know sort of his deal, he isn't too bad. So anyway, that was the shinobi hunter. He clearly needs to get better at his job. Because hey, I'm a shinobi, and I feel thoroughly unhunted, if I'm being honest.
It's
0
true.
out of 10 on Yelp. The hunter became the hunted, and TBH.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. I mean, kind of a fan, but like, if I had to review his particular skills as a hunter, not great. Can I get out here? Yeah. What's going on here? Nothing? Anything? Okay.
Oh no.
Sure. I was hoping for some alternate stuff.
Back with food.
Back
Yum.
with your
I'm
ramen.
glad.
How is the ramen? Speaking of food, should we think about food?
We should think about food. What should we do for food?
Ugh.
Yeah. Same though. Trying to decide what you want to. Yeah. Boy.
What a choice. We'll get Crackling Hook Attack, because that one's a lot of fun. And that one comes in handy a bit. Alright, let's just skip over. Yeah, I like, usually, and it's especially like, this game really shows it off, of that a lot of like, the challenge of Souls games just comes in how you approach a fight more than anything else. Of that, 90% of the time, coming at it from behind, flanking the enemy, is like the best option. Because you just get to move through them so quickly. And they don't really have time. Because think about it, all these archers just absolutely destroy you if you try to come through the straight way. But yeah, if you just come in from behind, bam, they're all gone. Good times.
What kind of ramen do you have, Helmet? Is it like a local place, or is it like a chain place, or is it like what? We recently got a new ramen place, but I'm waiting to hear back reviews before trying it. Local place? That's awesome. You live in the burbs? Yeah, that makes sense.
I do love adding in the whirlwind slash for flourish sometimes, you know? Please,
Oh.
I knew he was gonna do it. Nonetheless, I went for it. Alright, so we're slowly moving through the area, you know? We're almost at the estate itself. Yeah, so this is a big boy. And see, once again, this one's rough if you just like let the archers stay alive, because they'll just punch away at you. And then I'm also gonna probably okay. Alright, so a bit risky. see that fucking step he made? Though?
Yeah.
That. Fancy. But no, hear me out. We have been trying to get teriyaki salmon for a while.
Oh my god, we have been trying to get teriyaki salmon for a while.
The last time we did it, well, the last time we did it, they were closed. And then they were out of salmon.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd say it's at least worth checking to see if they have salmon.
Do you want me to check right now?
It depends if how you're feeling.
I mean, I'm willing to check right now. It's just, I don't know when we're getting food.
Gonna eat. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and check now.
Okay.
Obviously, it might change later on, but if it's a no-go from the beginning...
That's something to know now.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Rosie's playing Among Us. Oh, is that for the Among Us group happening today?
Yep.
So these boys are pretty tough.
Yeah, it still says out of stock.
God, still out of stock.
Still out of stock. No salmon for us.
This might be our first death. I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh-oh.
Which is fine. The game works in a funny way that I'll go into when we cross that bridge, but like for the you only unlock sort of your well, I guess I didn't lose my first life on this boy.
Nice.
You only unlock like the multiple lives after dying for the first time, and on the like memories we live in. Yeah, I do have Makiti counter. I just I don't like trying it too much with Makiti countering his kicky attack. Just because sometimes the timing on that can be a bit weird, and I don't have any health or healing. But anyway. But no, yeah, I went for Makiti counter as early as possible. It just makes like Shinobi Hunter and just about everything a lot easier. Well, there goes all my health. It's fine, I don't need it. Alright, so yeah, they're still out of salmon. Just completely out. Ripperoni. So we're out of heals, but we've made it. You know, we fought off all the dudes, and we're at a place. Well, hello there, my father. Oop, he made a fucky-wucky. Don't bother, it's too late. He's already dead.
Oh, okay.
Never forget. And then our dad dies.
Damn.
Anywho.
Rip.
I know, rip dad. He was so young. Just kidding, he was impossibly old. Let's keep moving. So anyway, we just lost, so in that opening narration when they're like, he lost his father and his master, so that's where we lost our father. No, he'll never be coming back. I definitely don't fight him like 3 goddamn times over the course of this journey.
No, get off. I know it's more.
There definitely aren't 3 different versions of the owl boss fight in the game, you know. Great Shinobi Owl, Owl the Father, and Inner Owl. Those don't exist. So anyway, they were trying to keep people from getting out, and they failed. So later. What nerds. I just didn't have the health to bother messing with them, and what you can always do is just rest right here, and then fuck with them. But yes, that was our dad Owl. He'll never be returning, so get your You're definitely really dead emotes in chat. Ow, I can never not take fall damage on that. That is the one flaw. Oh, hey. Good job. Good job. God, that dude trying to kick sand into my eyes. Fucking bold plays. Ow. Shield boy trying to defend his weak, unshielded friends, but it's too late. Yeah. Alright, those boys down. Now I'm gonna try, there are a couple other sort of shinobi hunter-esque guys over here with spears. And the one problem is that they make you fight both of them, and they can both be kind of rude dudes, if I'm being honest. You know, can I just get one this time? Oh my god, what is this like? But he has the same moveset as that mini boss we just fought. And so yeah, they can be pretty tough. Like that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mistimed it just a little bit. But anyway, I'm glad. So, what I was about to describe is, so this cutscene plays and now we have the multiple lives. If you do boss fights without the multiple lives, then when you try to do like the memory thing, it will not give you the resurrect on the memory thing. Oh my god, I did it. I resurrected. Alright, that's one down. And there's this boy. God, I'm so afraid to fight these boys. They just have so many little tricks. And sometimes the Makita counter just doesn't work, you know? There we go. Woofadoo. Oh, cutie. Do you want helmet to block links again?
Oh. Nah. I don't think I'm too worried about it. I didn't realize that they were blocked, if I'm honest. What do you think?
I'm of the opinion that, like, the messages that post sketchy links, I feel like can just be sort of... At this point, there's not enough of them to need the auto thing if I think we can manually take care of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because, yeah, at this point, it just feels like the auto ban link things more often than not affects people trying to post, like, clips.
Yeah.
Than it does actually get, you know, the bots.
Yeah.
Because the bots, I mean, it's not like they're subtle.
I also, like, haven't had a lot of bot issues lately, so...
So that's something.
Yeah. I don't know if it was...
Maybe all the
Helmet's,
bots have
like...
been banned. DMCA.
Well, no, because Helmet was also working on, like, keywords. Blocking keywords and such.
Oh, yeah. Enable it on the bot instead of on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah, we're just slowly but surely making our way through.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast, faces past. We're going down. Ow. That's what I wanted to do, Jesus. Yeah, I usually, like, with these guys, once again, it's sort of the case of you can fight them up front, but I prefer to sort of just run along the roofs and pass them, and then if I want to come back later, I can come back and fight them from behind. But I just, I don't know if those guys in particular are worth the trouble. Anyway, I'm just gonna start moving through. So there's a mini boss boy over here, and I love my strat for this because it's just the rudest. Yeah, no, this mini boss is just like so difficult, and part of it's that they just fill the area to the brim with boys. And so it's not only this pretty hard boss fight, but it's also just an overwhelming number of boys. There we go. That was risky. And unfortunately, the boss is very aggressive, so we're just gonna sort of lead him into the houses. Come on, come on. And then head around the other side and just kill some more boys.
Oh my god.
And you just clear out the boys, you know? Did you see that?
I did.
He tried to stop me from getting the good riposte. Alright, so those are all the boys. And what's funny even is you can even like then be hidden from him. God, he does a lot of the poison, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I'm parrying too much. The secret with this boy is you gotta not... You just gotta not, you know, fight him.
Yeah.
Just because he does so much. Ow. Got greedy. But yeah, no, this mini boss encounter is such like a skill check for Lady Butterfly. Of like, it's really like a, no, you're not beating this estate until you do these pretty difficult things. Because as you can see, you can't skip past this boy. There is a fog gate on the entrance to the estate behind him. So you do have to take out this boy. Ouch. Alright, there, that's phase 1 down. And now for phase 2, let's grab our good friend, this boy. Let's talk quickly. Okay, now we have a friend. I like to do phase 2 just because that's the only way this bitch is surviving through this. He is so weak, his bones are sad, and he cannot stand up to this tough boy or any of his friends. But, ow, okay, I do need to not die of my own hubris at this point. But as you can see, he's poisoned, he's just having a bad time with it, pal.
Yeah.
But no, and what's nice, and something you don't realize, is that he's a buddy that can help you with this fight, an NPC. And then you don't have to, like, add him into the fight until you talk to him. And so you can have him be incorporated, like, super late in after, say, you're out of healing items. So he can tank it. While you... Oh, he did it. Nope. He did it. Here we go. God, I can't believe we actually got this boy through this encounter. How you doing? Panting.
Relatable.
Yeah, you're telling me, dog. Okay, later. So yeah, he's just like, alright, I'm tired. Bye. Go, keep going, young one. And I'm like, alright, thanks. It's hard to be stealthy in this place because there's so many goddamn just doodads all around. All of them make noise. But yeah, so now we're actually into the estate itself. We're moving in. We killed Jizo the drunkard. No, he doesn't give you anything if you keep him alive. He just has that little bit of dialogue. There's no real advantage to keeping him alive, but it is sort of a nice thing of like, hey, look. But no, he does not have a lot to say. There is no advantage to keeping him alive. It's just a fun, optional thing you can do. It's like beating Genichiro.
Yeah.
Both equally meaningful actions. Well, kind of, yeah. Like something happens with his character, but like part of it is that it involves one of the endings you haven't gotten yet. If you go back to the Hirata estate and it's later in the evening and you see some of the shit you didn't get to see before. Howdy, Chad.
Oh, hi, Chad. How's it going?
But yeah, so he kind of comes back later, but you don't really hear much from him necessarily. He's sort of another unfortunate casualty of this night.
I'm great. How are you? Doing good. Hanging in there.
Hey, look, it's the lady who gave us the bell. You never know, you know? Rogue shinobi. And then Archer Boy. And then Inosuke. That was the other boy out there. A single snap seed. Thanks, dog. That will help me kill this lady. But before that, I do actually want to do a thing. We're gonna go. Well, one, I have like $1,000 on me right now that I do want to spend before I lose it. No, I forgot to get the shinobi tunnel in there. I think. So let me go grab that real quick, because yeah, I do think that is an extra prayer bead. Because I was just about to kill this boy for the extra prayer bead, but yeah. Oh, I think I forgot to get the hidden room in here. It is, because yeah, look, I forgot to get that balloon of soul. It is, I think I'm gonna have to kill those boys again. Hey guys. Yeah, and then there's a bunch of free, it's a hidden chamber gas. It's a bunch of free stuff, including a prayer bead, I believe. Or is it a gourd seed? It's a prayer bead. Nice. And some free divine confetti. And bam. Alright, let's keep moving. How are you doing?
I need more caffeine.
This game, it just makes you sleepy.
It does.
I'm gonna go spend the $1,000 I have right now so that I'll lose it when I die.
I should. I really should.
stealth kill the rooster, always. And it's a ghost memory. Sad times. Anyway, and hey, look, it's that dude from 3 years ago. But yeah, if you kill him, he doesn't spawn here.
No.
And you don't get his storyline.
That's wild.
So it was a perfectly timed attack. Paying $30. Oh god, pizza or chow fun.
I vote pizza. Well. No, I vote pizza.
Luckily, if you already, you buy the information and this boy tells you, hey, did you know there's a flame vent item? And if you already have it, he gives you some free oil. As an apology.
Oh, cool.
For having useless info. Hello.
I'm just gonna move it a little because I'm leaning over this way now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to be that close to it.
And then we're gonna go over to this memorial mob over there. Buy some pellets, some of that, and then we have nothing else to buy. Cool. Well, gotta keep continuing in the video game. Because I don't want to buy like 10 antidote powders. I don't need that.
I love how he puts his hand to his ear.
Mm-hmm, because he's listening. So yeah, they're talking about that mini boss over there. Oh, I fucked up.
Oh, you did? Oh, you doubly fucked up.
That was a fascinating fuck up, eh, dude? This dude's like, I don't even know what happened there.
Yeah.
That's sad. He did his best. And now the super secret hidden strats for this mini boss, because I can't be fucked to fight him all the way through. Yoink, stealth sugar. No tears now.
Oh my god. Oh, lovely. It's this one.
So anyway, we now are halfway through this fight.
Yes.
This boy, you just gotta stay on the move. Because, like, he just wants to grab you, you know?
He just wants to give you a hug.
Something like that. Yeah. And so, yeah, you just gotta keep on the move, keep on the swivel, you know? Make sure he doesn't kick you with his giant legs. You can also light him on fire, which he just hates.
Oh my god.
And that lets you get some free damage on him. So yeah, this poor boy. He's normally very, very difficult, but as you can see with the stealth item, I was able to half the boss fight, and then with the fire barrel, I'm able to just keep him. Ouch, he's sort of stunned. Ooh, he got me.
Uh-oh. Oh,
That was rude.
that was rude.
Don't you fucking drop kick me, you bitch.
Well, I kind of hoped you fell off.
Yoink. And that shinobi medicine technique made it so our gourd and other healing items are more effective now.
Oh, that's
Just
cool.
forever.
Yeah.
So now, yeah, that's the reason. And that's another free gourd seed. So now we can just sort of use the homeward idol, go back to the dilapidated temple. Because we're going to go take out Lady Butterfly. Oh boy. Whose name is mistranslated.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So all the shinobi in this game don't have names, they have code names, which are animals. But with the translation for Lady Butterfly's name, the correct translation is Phantom Butterfly, which is a type of butterfly. And it makes sense because she's she flies around and summons phantoms. It makes sense. I mean, I'd argue that she's more of a spider personally, but whatever. But for whatever reason, they decided to translate that to Lady Butterfly, which is the only shinobi name that's gendered. And I just find it to be a very interesting situation because it's also the only women shinobi or like woman shinobi we encounter over the course of our journey and like fight. And it's the one that's gendered. And it's not necessarily me implying that they were misogynistic in their translation, but it's just a weird discrepancy of that, like, this character's name was changed to be like, Mrs. Pac-Man. And it sort of begs the question of why they thought Phantom Butterfly wasn't the good choice to use in translating her name. And it's also like doubly confusing only because they translated owl to owl, wolf to wolf. The rest of them aren't turned into these titles. They stay as code names, but hers for whatever reason isn't one. So anyway, let's fight our grandma. Oh, please stop. I'm trying to do the shinobi suck. Thanks. But no, and it's just one of those weird discrepancies of that her name is mistranslated pretty blatantly, and it leads to sort of a different feel where now she's a lady, which gives some implication of, I don't know, nobility. That she herself is the member of a noble family, even though shinobi are meant to be nameless. But no, yeah, weird choices all around. And it's not so much like malicious as it feels negligent, of that they just they wanted a translation or just something that worked, and they settled for sort of what they produced without, I guess, looking it over a second time. And honestly, part of Lady Butterfly, part of the addition of Lady might also just be to tell the player, like the American player, that this is one of Wolf's former masters, I guess. Like that's one of the only things I could think of is just using sort of this title to have an implication that she is in a position of authority. But I don't know, I think the rest of the dialogue does a good enough job sort of saying that. I love that they say what vitality and posture is on this boss fight of all boss fights. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's bully this lady. If we can. Oh, I forgot to use that gourd seed. So, we're doing this with 2 gourd seeds. Yeah, I guess. Although I wonder, because it's one of those things where this is kind of the first boss fight, but this is optional. And I would argue that like the main game stuff is easier than what they make you go through to get this far here. I feel like the first boss a lot of players will fight will actually end up being Gyobu. I wonder though if it appears on Gyobu, if it just appears on whatever your first boss fight is. But not on, you know, that Genichiro fight earlier. Don't need to know about posture then. Oh, I see. It still, nonetheless, does feel a little late, if I'm being honest. How dare you? Ow. She got the kickapoo on me. Because my camera was goofed. Don't. Doing this fight on Kudo's charm is just so high stress. She just attacks so much. I can't even imagine Kudo's charm Demon Bell because Jesus Christ. So that was phase 1. How goes it?
It goes.
Starting off the fight rank by ambushing her because she had the gall to fight us. God, a lot of attacks, eh, lady? Like, imagine on Kudos, just... Oof. She just attacks a lot. And if you don't perfect parry all of that, you get goofed on the charmless mode. But it's fine. How dare. See, sometimes I'm able to get her down, because now, like, you know, she's gonna get all sorts of... She's gonna restore a lot of her posture just in the meantime. And I could try to take them out myself. I could use snap seeds, but usually I'm just inclined to wait it out, because she just tends to Thanos snap eventually anyway, and then you just gotta stand behind a pillar. So yeah, it's a bit of a slower way to handle that attack, but it lets you not have to deal with it in essence. But the unfortunate thing is that now her posture has in essence been reset. Vouch. Oh. Rare. So, you know, cutting it a bit close. Just a bit. It's fine. You know? Binks. I like to think so too. I think it's the robot arm. And yeah, pale pink crystal residue known to form when an immortal oath fails to establish increases resurrected power, allowing 1 additional. And there's some debate over like whether Lady Butterfly herself or Phantom Butterfly herself had this item, or whether it's an item you just like remember having from this memory. Just because remember this is all 3 years ago, and so it's a question of getting an item here. Like, how does it work exactly? So yeah, you have defeated an extraordinary foe who can now be faced once again in a memory. But what's interesting is that I think it caps your abilities to whatever your strength was when you beat them. And if you beat them without having multiple lives, then all future attempts you don't get multiple lives in the reflections of strength. Oof, ouch. Now, see, that time they got the chest bones, which I can't get replaced with a robot part. God, what if I just wake up under the blanket again, and it's like you got the shinobi tummy. It's full of seeds. You got the gourd. You got the gourd tum, and it also does have a flamethrower. So, no, I was talking to the child.
No, I know.
You did such a good job beating the shit out of that old woman that I'm gonna give you immortality. Thank you. But yeah, now we wake up in the present. Do we ask?
Yes.
Seems like you're doing great. Well, anyway, want some of that good stuff? Hell yeah. God, I'm covered in blood. Don't worry about it. And it's just so interesting of them to like not even try to translate shoulda conceptually, you know? Which is fair. It's a very like culturally grounded concept. It's just so interesting, like, you know, so little context is given on what exactly they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess the player is made to find out later, oh boy, if they do the shoulda ending. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Had a lot of lore to get through before she would let us just add another seed to our tummy. Also, since we're done with that place, we do not. Yeah, you only need the shield for Harada Estate, really, if I'm being honest. Or the, not the shield, the, axe to take out the shields. Let me go back here real quick. Because for whatever reason, they teleport you out, but there is actually another idol in here. Phantom Lady Butterfly. And see, the Phantom Lady Butterfly.
Yeah.
Like, like that's the thing is her full name is apparently the Phantom, middle name Lady Butterfly. But yeah, and so even then, like, there's that inconsistent translation of that. Is her name Phantom Butterfly? Is her name Lady Butterfly? Is it Phantom Lady Butterfly?
Yeah.
Watch the next episode of Sekiro to find out.
Oh my god.
Employed strict methods. The cultivation of shinobi techniques can only be achieved in the midst of battle. We did it. So now we're a little stronger because we beat up our grandma. Sure. Well, I do have 4, and I can. Let's be sneakier. And let's do not yet. Alright, yeah. Alright, it is around 5. Do you want to stop here?
Yeah.
Alright, we can stop here for now. When we start up next, we'll continue moving and eventually get to the Ashina Castle gates, where we can save our son. But we learned that we got killed, and then our boy son saved us. And now we gotta save him back. I do like what they did to like infinitely loop the combat animation. I mean, look at that slishy slash. It's clean. You know?
Yeah.
And then you can just like flow right in and out of the special moves. But anywho, that is going to be all for this stream.
Ooh, I almost lost my phone.
So let's go ahead and switch it to which one?
9.
So we'll switch it here. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out. We just did some casual Sekiro. I'm probably going to be doing more and nerding out more about the weird translation of this game and how it's inconsistent and confuses me. But yeah, we're going to raid Foxy. What's Foxy playing?
They're just starting.
They're just starting and they're going to be doing...
Right now.
Oh, okay.
Vid Day 2.
Oh, they're doing another... Sweet. Foxy's doing another, like, I think a reaction video.
Oh,
day,
hell
so that's
yeah.
going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
I remember seeing a bit of their last one. So yeah, we're going to go hang out. Thanks for everyone hanging out here. We're going to go raid Foxy.
Alright, have a good one.